Next guests are going to stay away from the mac and cheese. There's no way. They're getting ready for a big event.
Victoria's Secret's models, they're absolutely awesome. Elsa Hosk and Josephine Scriver. They are magnificent, and we've gotten to know them a little bit. They're very nice, and they're here to promote a new perfume, a fragrance from Victoria's Secret. It's called Love. Josephine
perfect.
and Elsa, welcome to Good Day New York.
Thanks for having us.
By the way, did you hear? Love is really in the air
amazing.
here.
It couldn't be a better match.
Yes, sorry, ladies.
Congrats.
I'm off the market.
Well, you should give your fiance this Love fragrance.
So this is
How pretty is the bottle as well?
The bottle
it's
is
so
pretty.
classic.
It's
You want to just
amazing.
have
What
it
is
in
it?
a
Do you mind if
plate.
I spray it a little bit?
Oh, please do.
Give us
Spray
an
on.
idea of what, is, what's,
This is like Love is on the air.
oh, it's fresh. It's fresh.
It's so fresh, right?
Yeah, it's
very,
nice.
it has like a note of your boyfriend or like the feeling of falling in love. So
a
it's
note
little
of your
masculine.
boyfriend. There's a little,
There's a little masculinity
There's a
in there.
musk to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I like
And
that.
I think that's very different and new and modern for Victoria's Secret. So personally, I'm very excited about this one.
Okay, much more on the perfume in a moment. Let's get to know you guys a little bit. First of all, Josephine, where are you from originally?
I grew up in Copenhagen, Denmark.
Copenhagen, Denmark. Is that where they have the canals and Legos and stuff like that?
They're definitely who invented the Legos. We have a little bit of canals, not as much in Amsterdam, but Legos is our thing.
It's
I
very
remember
cool.
that movie, Wonderful, Wonderful Copenhagen. Remember that movie?
Oh, I never seen
You
that.
never heard that? It's probably
That's the one they all tell us about over here.
How did you become a model?
I got discovered on a in New York. Some dude walks up to you like, "You look pretty, you should model." Thought it was very creepy, and I said no.
And then, but what happened? He gave you a card anyway, and then where did it go from there?
No, it kept kind of happening when I came back to New York, and I was like, back to Denmark, and I ended up researching online what's the biggest agency, and I'm like, let's see if they actually say the same thing as all these creeps on the street.
Oh, how about that?
And there you go.
Elsa,
Wow.
how about you? You're from originally Sweden?
Sweden, yeah.
Sweden.
Stockholm.
No kidding.
How did you get
Yeah.
discovered?
So actually, it was a funny story because my dad sent in photos to an agency without me knowing. So I was very
dad told
shocked.
you
I had no idea, and I was such a tomboy. So I was like, he brought me to the agency, and I was like, what am I doing here? I had braces and like big cheeks and like corkscrew locks, and I was just like, this is not my thing. And then it took off magically somehow.
So Mima, okay, the pressure. There's a lot of pressure being a supermodel, and especially Victoria's Secret model. You have the big show coming up in a few months, right? Where you have to walk the runway.
We're not just that. We're going further than like we've ever been. We're going to Shanghai, and we're bringing more girls. So this is the biggest, the best show we've ever done.
Because usually that show was in New York City, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually it's in New York. We had one in London. We had one in Paris, and this year we're going all out, Shanghai.
We're going super international.
What is it like when you guys walk? I mean, you guys are extraordinarily beautiful, and you do stand out. And what is it like when you walk around the street? I would imagine, yeah, it's tough.
is it
It's
like?
kind of nice. I mean, what is that like?
I think with being a Victoria's Secret angel, like you get a lot of recognition. So now walking down the street is a little bit different than say 5 years ago for me. You definitely run into a lot of people that's like, hey, I know you. I've seen you in Victoria's Secret, and they're fans or they're people that know you from Instagram and social media, and it's really fun and it's really flattering. And most of the time they don't know that we're just as nervous as they are.
That's so funny. Are you any of you in love? Do you have time to be in love?
Of course.
Yeah,
I think it's hard not to be. I think in this world, when you find someone, you hold on to them. And I've been very luckily in love, and still I am, and met the greatest guy.
So what do you think? What are you are you going to do it? Like the ring and everything?
Oh yeah, for sure. He's the one. I'm just.
Waiting for him.
This is waiting for the right moment.
Gotcha.
She's gonna
But
actually propose.
it's like no, we're super Scandinavian, so for us it's like it's just as much our thing to ask.
Yeah, it's true,
and I have to
actually.
like
It's
hold
very
my
equal,
back. I have to hold myself back to not be the one.
Different than here. The
And what
women
about you?
can propose in
Oh,
Sweden.
really?
Yeah.
Wait, what's that?
They can propose in Europe. The women
In Europe,
can.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, we
done that
take
way.
the first step when it comes to dating. You buy the guy the drink. You pay for dinner if you want to. It's like,
Totally.
What about the ring?
We
How do you
open
do
the
about
doors,
the ring?
We do everything.
you'll tell them what you want because
Are you guys pranking us? Does it really work like that over there?
No,
yeah,
no.
which is weird over here.
100%.
Huh.
I would say the first thing when I started dating my boyfriend, I had to like learn to let him be a gentleman and hold
and
the
to
door
pay
for me.
for things.
I know. I
and,
was like,
to me,
I
I was
can
like,
do it on my own.
I'm independent. I'm
Exactly.
a woman. I can pay for myself, and it was like a struggle every time.
Elsa, I hear you're a great basketball player.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you've heard that. I used to play basketball since I was a child, basically.
You were a
so-
child, and you played like well into your teens and in 20s.
Yeah,
And
yeah. And then I quit when I started modeling full time.
Huh.
Didn't miss it.
Wow, Elsa, I would say like be careful your bra's sticking up, but it's perfect. I mean, that's
No,
what
you want that.
That's
You
what
want to show
want.
it off.
It's all about showing your bra a little bit.
All right, so
like the new
love.
trend.
Where can we find? It's in the stores now.
It's in the stores, it's online, you know, pick one up for whoever you love, whether it's your mom or your girlfriend or
Your
you know, your best
fiancé.
friend or your fiancé.
Oh, you've got to like come home with that thing.
Yeah,
But
you
actually, the
better.
first time I smelled it, it really reminded me of my first kiss because I had it was a fall morning and the sun was just about to come up, and there's something crisp and very fresh about it. So for me, it just has that. I don't know. It took me there.
Your first kiss in history, ever.
In history,
so
ever.
cute.
Tell us more. Let's see. Never mind. No.
We all want to know.
So that's what it makes you think of. What does it make you think of?
It reminds me of falling in love and like, you know, spending a day with your boyfriend and then waking up and maybe he's gone to breakfast and you put his t-shirt on and you just have that like his scent in the air and like.
This is good.
Have you ever
The
heard you make a
memory.
big cloud of perfume and then you walk into it
Yes.
so you don't
Oh,
put
you
more?
always
Yeah, is that how you do that? How do you
I
put on
love
perfume?
that. I love to spray it in the air and just walk through it.
Yeah, that's what I've
I
heard
think that's
too.
very glamorous.
Elsa, how many
Yeah.
languages do you speak?
3.
3. What?
German, Swedish, English.
That's amazing. How about you, Josephine?
I'm just in the 2, but I understand a few. When you're from Denmark, you understand Swedish, Norwegian, German.
True.
So you can kind of get around all up there.
Now, have you thought about what you want to do after modeling? You can't model forever. You can't do anything forever. What do you
Oh
guys?
no! I would have model forever.
I know, right? We just stay like this always.
I would love to have my own clothing line in the future. That would be really fun.
I mean, you have the most amazing style. Her fashion sense is.
Aw, thanks,
She's like my
Cheryl.
inspiration
And
everywhere.
how about
I go.
you?
I would love to be on TV. Maybe sit here with you guys
Oh,
one day.
really? I see you looking me over. Anyway, it's so nice to meet you
So
too.
nice to meet you
Congratulations. Great new fragrance.
It's
Yeah.
the best one.
Love is available.
My favorite.
Wherever Victoria's Secret underwear, bras, lingerie, all that stuff is sold. $68 for a 3.4 ounce bottle. Thank you.
All right. Nice to
Thank
meet
you.
you both.